I don't know if you're like me, but when I think of award shows, then I see them as something fun, funny, entertaining, that sort of stuff. It generally makes me want to watch all the way through. But recently we had the Streamer Awards, and dear God, it was the worst thing that I have seen. Like, generally, absolutely the worst thing. Now, I do think that the Streamer Awards wanted to be entertaining, or at least funny, but none of the stuff that they did that I have seen landed. Like, none of the jokes, none of the people, everyone seems like they didn't want to be there. That, hey, you've just turned up just to have a meal, have a few drinks, and then just see people that you've not seen in a long time. But when listening to some of the jokes, there was nothing behind them, and it's just really weird. But I thought we'd go through some of the stuff that I wanted to highlight. But let's just go and start checking them out.
Kai? Question.
Yo.
What's the coolest thing you've ever stolen? Don't answer it! It's a test! It's a test for Kai! Have you learned nothing? Don't answer it! Don't answer it! Take his mic. Take his mic. What? Yeah, no. He's learned his lesson. He's not allowed to answer that. All right, extra Emily? Yeah?
Notice how no one was laughing, like the occasional woo in the background, like no one was really laughing or enjoying this. Now, I'm going to say that I don't think Cutie Cinderella was being racist, where a lot of people have said she was. I generally don't think she was in this one. I think she just generally wanted to try and make a joke, and it didn't land at all. But if you didn't know, Rakai, who was recently streaming, stole some flowers, gave them to a woman who thought that he had bought them, and yeah, just it's been a whole mess going through. I just generally don't think that this should have been brought up in any way whatsoever. It just feels like she's trying to embarrass him, and it's not part of the roast. I do think that Cutie Cinderella is completely out of touch, and I think also bringing in a comedian would have been way better. This was just absolutely really cringe.
Stay seated as much as possible. Hasan, if you see Sea Dog get up, you can use your remote.
The more people that laugh at this, the more people forget about it. Cutie Cinderella was one to say that it was a shock collar, and yet she's out here making jokes about it. I generally think that this is disgusting, that they're trying to turn this into a joke. We all know that if this was Ethan or someone else, then they would be all over this and going after Ethan really, really hard. But for this to become a meme is really concerning, to be honest, because if they did make it into that, then people would just ignore what's going on, and Hasan can get away with doing a lot more stuff. The fact that Hasan shocked Kaya, and now they're just laughing about it, all of these people are absolutely fucked up. Yet, if Cutie Cinderella was on the end of this, then she would absolutely break down and cry because she can't take this sort of stuff. I mean, a while ago, she bitched about having one of the most easiest jobs in the world that many people would absolutely love to do for a living. So this is something from this account, and it says, Wendy Orbs almost cried when Fan trolled her for calling the FaZe guys homophobic and women hater. Fan can't tell a single joke that isn't offensive. Let's have a look at the clip.
A homophobic table! Woo! Or was it misogynistic? I don't remember. Hi.
I have no idea why Fan would just come out and say something like this. The way she's acting is like everyone's going to cheer about it. But if the FaZe guys are, then why would you invite them to your streaming awards? Would it just mean that Cutie Cinderella and all the other people are all homophobic and women hater as well? It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense on why you would bring them in. Please let me know in the comments. But when you look at what Fan's been saying, it just is ultimate cringe. Like, it's pure, and I have no idea why she's trying to make these jokes when they don't land at all. I mean, look at the way this woman is. She's like, what the fuck? Like, get me out of here. Oh God, she's around. What the actual fuck?
Thank you, I love you. Hasan is here. Is that a vibration remote in your pocket, or are you just excited to be here?
I'll put it on you later.
Of course, Hasan would say something like this To him, this is the only thing he could think of. As I mentioned, this is slowly turning into a joke, so people will just laugh it off and be okay with it, so he can continue to shock Kaya much later on or treat her really badly, like we've always seen. His audience is just going to laugh it off now and just make it as something really, really shit. And I think the more that they push it, the more that people will accept it. Apparently, Dan Clancy was there, and yet he probably laughed at all of this and thought it was funny because his favorite terrorist sympathizer streamer was there, and everyone could glaze him.
Dan Clancy is here, which is really nice because I kind of see Dan as a father figure. And just like my real dad, he spends way too much time online hitting on my friends. Sorry.
So there you go, Dan Clancy is actually there. And I mean, she's not wrong whatsoever. But what's also really good to know is that Cutie Cinderella's dad just hits on all her friends, which again is very, very worrying. But the fact that the CEO of Twitch is doing this and people know about it, then I think that Amazon and Jeff Bezos should be looking into Dan if he's hitting on people way younger than him. I'm sure that he was dancing with some 19-year-olds a while ago. Dan does like to glaze the younger audience, which is gross, to be honest. It's like literally the grossest thing.
I have somewhat respect for you and Ludwig. I didn't like when you guys apologized and folded after you guys said that there was a shot collar on Hasan's dog, and then you said it wasn't a shot collar. I know you guys do like paid shit together and shit like that. I get it. I know what it's like to have brand deals and shit, but you should at least be openly honest about that, right? And I felt bad for you when you were crying and shit, and I actually said I like you and Ludwig. I know you were just cracking a joke. I'm going to let it slide. I'm down a lot of fucking money, but you know what? I don't know if it was a good event. Let me watch these clips. I'm not going to do what I'm going to do here. God bless you, and carry on.
Yeah?
Fuck out of here. I'm kidding. The crowd's reaction.
As Aiden Ross would call it, his idea.
Nobody laughed. I mean, it wasn't funny, obviously. If you laughed at that, bro, you got to be probably like, I don't even fucking know. That was a fucking paid actor. That joke did not hit. I was the first joke of the night. Crash. Horrible. All right, what else do we got next?
I think Aiden has a point in this. I think people would respect Cutie Cinderella and Jellywig a lot more if they were just really honest with everyone. Bending the knee for Hasan when it's been shown that he doesn't give a shit about them whatsoever. Even though that Cutie Cinderella works with Hasan, and we all know that if he could, he would just stab them in the back, like he's done with Casey Tron, Frogan, and Denims. We all know that he would just throw them under the bus. But I agree that they should be open about what is happening and just back Hasan, and then say that's your stance, that is 100% your stance. I think a lot of people would kind of respect them a little bit more, or just accept that they are both horrible, horrible people. It's also interesting that no one laughed at the joke. It just shows how cringy they are and that they can't even crack jokes.
I want to congratulate Kai for reaching over 1 million subs. Incredible. He just barely beat out Queso, who could only eat 900,000 subs. Yeah.
I thought a lot of these streamers were meant to be about body positivity, but when you make a fat joke like that, then I would imagine you would want people to laugh, and it didn't work whatsoever. Every time I see more of her, I just think that she's such a cunt. Cutie Cinderella seems like the person that if you made a joke about her, she would run straight to someone and start crying, and then start calling you out because her feelings were hurt. I also generally think that she would suck up to a lot more people if they became better than her or she had something to gain from them. This just seems like it was a cheap shot at someone's expense, and yet it didn't land at all. It's like that, haha, fat man is fat. That's literally the joke. Ah, you're fat. That is it. But then I kind of imagine that she practiced this in a massive empty room and you had that one guy go, ha ha, and then just clap. And she's like, yeah, best joke ever.
Oh, yo. It is. You remember? You got apologize, bro. You said cutie. You like. What? That's his cutie.
Kept talking about how breathtaking and beautiful my girlfriend was. Oh, your
Cutie's husband, bro.
Yes. Nice to meet you, bro. Hey, good to meet you.
Nah. You listen.
Calm down.
Nah, listen. He didn't mean that way, though. Like,
I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah,
bro.
he didn't know. He didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know I can't even do shit.
Yeah,
I'm a 30-year-old man. What am I gonna do? Fight a 16-year-old?
Damn.
I'm in jail. Oh, we can play. We can bet. We'll play
QT.
anytime, bro.
I have to go.
Don't
Hey,
look
QT.
that long. You're looking too long. What are you? You're gawking. You can't gawk. The respectful look and then look away.
You don't have to do that. He just say that. Want to say welcome?
He's
Feel
still
me?
looking.
Yo.
I'm looking at.
No,
Come on.
yeah.
You know what?
All right, Lo, yo, we're gonna keep in touch, bro.
This has to be a skit. This feels like a skit, but it's so bad. If you didn't know, Rakai said some things about Jellywig's wife, who is Cutie Cinderella, but rather than go after Hasan, who revealed that he would just come out in clothes and just like have his dick thrusting about, rather than go after that and have a go at Hasan, you'd rather go after Rakai because he said some things about his wife that weren't even that bad. To be fair, this is just really fucking embarrassing. Not unless Jellywig was going to try out for WWE or something like that, but either way, if this was a skit, this was fucking cringe. It's a massive L for Jellywig.
Broke the record for the most expensive haircut and the least educational university. So congratulations to you. Oh, and also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
What is it with all these like really cringy jokes? Like this one was really, really bad. Just the way that Kai looks at Fan just shows that none of these jokes are landing whatsoever. How could you actually say that and think, hey, yeah, this is going to be okay, this is. These streamers who think they are funny are just absolutely embarrassing. And who is writing these jokes? It's just absolutely sad. Every time I see these sorts of shows, I just see it as something as a get all their friends on stage, give them a pat on the back, give them an award, which does absolutely fuck all. And then just say, oh man, like, yeah, you did really good. Here, a pat on the back for that one. All these people are horrible, like actually really fucking horrible. And again, to make the Diddy jokes was completely out of order. You can tell in Kai's eyes that either he hates Fan for saying shit like this, or he's like, get the fuck out of here. This whole show is completely fucked up.
Hey guys, I'm super excited to present this next award. Uwu. The 5 VTubers in this category worked hard at mastering peak kawaii and ara aura farming. Here are the nominees for Best VTuber.
This is absolutely sad. The sheer amount of I don't give a shit is completely off the charts. If you're going to look down on a whole category, then why are you even here in the first place? If you're so set against VTubers who do so much more than some of the other streamers, then don't have it in there. Literally don't even have a class for VTubers. It's just really embarrassing to get this person to come out and just give the most shittest intro ever. Like they just really can't be bothered. Again, you can just literally hear that she gives no shit. I would rather watch more of the VTubers than half of Twitch because most of the streamers steal, lie, or shock their dogs.
Come on, bro. Come on. You know me. I'm a troll. Don't slam me. Don't pick me up. Don't throw me to the...
No, they were saying, what do you want to leave behind in 2025? I said, I don't want to say this in too close proximity to Ron, but nuisance streaming and clip baiting.
Like Jack Doherty, though, right? Not me, right?
I mean, you do it in a more like PG-13 kind of way.
In a friendly troll way, Hasan, bro. You know me, bro. We went to parties together. You know what I'm saying? We've been places.
You keep it up, I'm gonna put the collar on you.
Again, trying to make the shot collar into something funny or a joke. It's just fucking sad. I would love it if Twitch would just come in and ban Hasan completely. What I would like Twitch to leave in 2025 are people that support terrorists, shock their dogs, and lie all the time. Oh, and also can't take accountability because they weren't told no when they're growing up. Hasan is becoming that lol cow, and it's really funny that slowly everything he's done that is just slipping away. I generally think that he is a complete waste of space.
Oh my God, he's not even in his seat. Whatever. What's the point? And finally, I think we should all agree that the person who stole the show goes to Rakai. I'm sorry, it's just, I know you didn't steal it, you did the whole thing, but we gotta go with it. Now presenting the...
I feel that the more they go on about Rakai and what he did, then they're trying to really have a go or trying to really go for him. The thing at the end where they're just saying that they have to go with it, to me, it's just something where you don't. You generally didn't have to bring it up whatsoever. It's not funny. You can tell that no one was really laughing. It's just really shit that they're trying to get cheap laughs. Everyone is just trying to do their thing, and she's up there being a bitch towards him. This isn't a roast. This is something that is killing everything. This is horrible and nasty, just like Cutie Cinderella.
All right, it feels like we're getting loose. We're warming up. We're having a good time. And I just want to remind you guys that everything we say tonight is a joke, okay? Especially after some of you talk to Fan. I know that people are gonna take moments from tonight and clip them out of context and make it look like there's drama, and that always happens, but I would never set you guys up for something like that. So anyway, Ludwig, could you name 3 people here you wouldn't go—
You can tell she's setting everybody up because none of these jokes have landed. Nothing is out of context because we're playing the entire clips. Of course, she wants to get this out there, thinking that she's being funny and as well as fan, but they're not. And this is what really fucking irritates me, because they're trying to paint every single person in a bad light. But let's be honest, whoever wrote all these jokes or wrote this entire thing are bad. This also screams, it's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. I get that you don't want to be painted in a bad way, but let's be honest, your writers or the jokes you were saying were so bad. You've glazed your fans, were low-key racist towards a few people, and tried to get clips to go viral because you're just a bad, horrible, nasty person thinking that they can get in a few laughs at people's expenses. And it's just sad as fuck. It generally is. No matter if you say it's just a joke at the end, after people have seen their clips and made up their mind, pretty much like I'm doing in this video. They want these clips to get out there so they know what they're doing. Pretty much all the jokes they did weren't funny, and the Diddy one was in bad fucking taste.
Breakout streamer of the year went to Adapt. And congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai and shout out blah, 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 blah.
I find this sort of thing really disrespectful, to be honest. I generally really do. Why talk down to people who won something and then be like, hey, fuck you guys and fuck your achievement, but this guy should have won? It's like saying sorry, not sorry. It's just so fucking messed up that they allowed this to happen. It really is. What actually makes someone go up there and be like, oh yeah, I've got to say this. I've got to get in my like Kanye West moment. I generally think a lot of these streamer awards is just, again, a pat on the back. A lot of these clips show how nasty a few of these people are, and yet they're all being given awards or they're all being praised. And it's just fucking sick. Like, generally, do we need a streamer awards? What does it actually achieve? Absolutely fucking nothing. But yeah, I just wanted to talk all about this. Like, generally, this is fucking embarrassing. But what are your thoughts? Let me know down below in the comments. And while you're down there, why not hit the like button and subscribe, as I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And your help would be absolutely amazing. So thank you very much. Anyway, I am going to leave it here.